Hi, welcome to Channeling for Souls. Today I have three pick a card options for you to pick from. Let's see the first one. Okay, these are cards to read your energy. So today's message is going to be about um, if there is anything that is draining your energy or then what is it, and if that is not the case, no energy is being drained, then how is that we can you what is that you can do to optimize the energy that you have. So yeah, please pick a card from one of these three cards, and we are going to pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. Yeah, these are German cards. Um, I'm not very used to. I'm not at all familiar with the language. However, they called to me, and I felt like I could read with them because I'm an intuitive tarot card reader. So yeah, all right. Pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. Let's see. Pile number one. Let's see what do we have today. So this is your card. Um, I feel like, yeah, that I feel your energy is definitely being drained. I can feel like, I don't know. These eyes look uh, puppy eyes. I don't know what is another word for it. Like, how that you're just so tired and feeling helpless at some point. There is something that is draining your energy as such to this point or level. Mm. And kind of like keeping you up at late at night, or worrying you to that extent that it's disturbing your sleep. Maybe it's the dreams that are disturbed, or you're not getting as smooth sleep or night as otherwise you used to. It is that these dreams are playing with your thoughts. They are, like disrupting your mind as such. And mm, it feels like you want to talk about this, but you're not able to talk about this. It's kind of that kind of a fear. So that's what I'm feeling right now. Let's see what do we get from the spirit or the universe. Spirit, universe, please, or the universe, please tell me what is the message for them. It seems like their energy is being drained. um, what is the message that you have for them. Ace of swords, that's a very nice beginning. It seems like they're starting from the start, kind of a feeling is what I have. All right, the devil. Okay. Hmm. Six of swords. Oh, all right. The high priestess. It's amazing how lately so much of this high priestess card is coming to me. All right, I think these are enough to start the reading, which was not always the case. Just FYI. Okay. All right. Let's see. I feel like this is the right order. I don't know. This is not the right order. This is the right number though. But yeah, let's see. Okay. There is something that you feel like you want to run away from, like you don't want to face it. And it is, you fear that if you face it, then it will like disrupt the old patterns, and an absolutely new beginning is going to it's going to start things new for you if you disrupt this pattern and you don't want to start new. It feels like it's a lot of effort. You already have your cup full, or you already have a lot that you need to fight for. Sometimes you feel like I just want to run away from whatever much that I have. I mean, whatever, so much that is going on. You feel like you want to you're done with this, and you would rather just move on, like it feels like I'm getting this feeling where you were celebrating this. This could be related to your work, or that sort of a situation, work, or yeah, I think so, that something with, and you really celebrated this work. There was a time when you really celebrated this work, but now it is feeling like suddenly it feels like there are threat around it. You are feeling like you are stuck in this, and the situation is basically not going well. And then there is in spite of you cherishing this work so much, you have to face this. Now you have to face this time where you want to just leave everything and run away, and it's too much of a struggle. You are struggling, like so much so that you are actually even struggling to get to your thought process. Thought process, as in you are struggling to get to your understanding, is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what else? What is the message? What else do you want to tell them? Queen of Cups. You have enough on your hand, but you're not able to focus on that enough. You are, you know basically what I'm and that is probably because there has been a there was fight is not the right word, but like there has been a tussle, or an answer that you had to give, or does this have to do with, like, you know appraisal sort of a situation? Not exactly appraisal, but somewhere where you were expecting that you should, that a lot was being offered, um, but rather you got very little. Is that the case? Spirit, please tell me, is that the case? Is that what has broken their heart? 6 of Wands. Yeah, so definitely you were expecting a celebration sort of a thing, and now, but what did they get instead? You were rather treated like an outsider, like, or maybe what was an outsider preferred? Is that the answer, that an outsider was preferred, or they were treated like an outsider? Let's see. mm, yeah. Yeah, it feels like there are two people, at least two people involved. So it feels like, you know either somebody else was, so this is what I see the situation right now is, that uh, you have enough on your hand. You have what you should, like, you always had, or you rather had, or that sort of a situation. However, um, your no I don't know, when I say feelings were hurt in a professional situation, it feels weird, but let us all uh, accept that we are all emotional beings. One of the best qualities that human beings have developed is emotions, in addition to imagination. So we do, just like how much, then expecting that a human will invest their imagination and their understanding in a work, but not their emotions, is not is a is not a right expectation to have. So I feel like you kind of got yourself emotionally invested into this work, and when the time came when you were expecting celebration, you did not get celebration, but rather of your efforts or of your input and stuff, but rather you were treated like an outsider, or somebody else was appreciated more than you were appreciated. So, but however, I think the thing to be focusing right now is this, that you still have enough. Can you tell us more about this Queen of Cups and the High Priestess, please? I want to focus on these two cards because this seems like why are they struggling to see their why are they struggling to see their intuition or to feel their intuition, and why are they not able to see that their cup is already, there is enough? Why are they not able to see this? What I understand that somebody else was appreciated and their feelings are hurt, but what else? Okay, it has to do with, it again feels like it has to do with two people not understanding each other is what I'm getting. That there are these two people are not understanding each other, you're not on the same page, you're kind of like facing each other's back right now is what I'm getting. All right, that is one thing I get, but what else? Okay, you wanted much 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 more, the way that you saw yourself was very big and huge, and but that's not how you were really portrayed or brought forward, so that's where it felt like this was a lot. So okay, now let's see that how is that we can change this. How is that we can help you see that you do have enough? So basically, one thing that I feel that you need to understand is that the times are tough in general. Please give confirmation to me for this understanding. Okay. Okay, I see 6 of wands, 7 of wands, and then 8 of wands. Okay, one thing that I definitely see is that um, there is an increment that is coming. 4 of wands too. So this something which might feel like something which might feel like uh, mm, okay, wait, hold on. You are feeling this way, you are the discrepancy is in the way that you're seeing things, the discrepancy is in the way that it is not, or not always the entire truth. Whatever you are seeing is not always the entire truth, and somewhere your inside knows it that it is not the entire truth, and you were struggling to just see the complete truth, the justice, and what should rather be there, I don't know, I'm reminded of that story right now when the bird, there was the bird got stuck under the cow's dung or shit, and but she started singing because she was feeling hot, and I don't know if you have heard this story. And so basically there is this bird, she was very cold, so while it was very cold and she fell down, um, she could not fly anymore because she was so cold and her wings were frozen. A cow came by and she pooped on the bird, and the bird started feeling warm, so she started singing. And as she was singing, another cat came by, and it saw that, it heard the bird and retrieved the bird from the cow dung and basically killed it. I'm reminded of this story, and what I'm feeling right now is that you may be feeling that my situation is not great, not correct, not beautiful, because I am feeling different inside me. However, that is not always the truth. Sometimes we just need to keep quiet for some time. You need to just kind of go with the flow for some time. The times are difficult sometimes, so that's what I'm told by 8 of wands, because this is the thought that I had in my mind. And you are the right person for this job, or this work, whatever is making you sleepless or making you so angry. I mean, I see anger in the red eyes, and anger and helplessness. You are not, that is not something that you need to be. You are the right person for this job, and it is, you're just heartbroken from your people because of your own expectations. you may feel like, but no, somebody else was preferred over me. But 2020 is always hindsight. Hindsight is always 2020. You are going to see this situation differently after some time. So what you really need to give it is time. And then I feel like, wait for some time, divert your mind. What can they do while they're waiting? Is there something that they can do while they're waiting, so that um, you know they don't fall down, or something like that. Wow. I'm so surprised at the amount of wands that you are getting up in here. There is three, four, 6, 7, 8. It's there. That is a lot of wands, which are kind of trying to tell you that this is the work. If you to me, they are telling you that this is the creativity that you have. You kind of like hold what you have, and kind of mm, have a belief in what you already have, the creativity and the understanding that you already have, and keep holding to it. Sometimes, what I feel is anger can oftentimes help let us not see that. So keep friendly counsel around you. Like, focus on your other things around you. Focus on, could be like, friends, family, children, if you have some, or connecting with other people who bring out the softness in your personality. So focus on those kind of things, and you are going to see a brighter future. If you keep holding on to what you have, your creativity, divert your focus a little bit. It could be children, it could be family, friends, or somebody else, or going out with friends or something like that, where you are sharing with other people, other friends, not work related people, sharing with some other people, just to let the time pass, is basically what I'm saying. And you are being blessed. You are definitely being blessed. There is uh, you know there is a lot of blessing that you have, um, and things are going to flow, and things are going to come in the right space for you, uh, to help you keep a cooler mind, and it's going to work well. That's what I think, that just keep carrying the load, but carry it happily. Carry the load happily, and you are being watched and blessed. It's not like you are alone. Up until now, I did not see a card like this where you are confirmed that you are supported. They just wanted you to know that you are not understanding it correctly, is what they were telling me. They were not telling me by then that you are supported. However, when they started showing you, what you need to do is that hold on to your creativity, and hold on to what you have, and make other friends, spend time with other friends, share with people who are not work related. Don't That is going to aggravate you more. Carry the load that you have, but carry it happily. Carry the load that you have, carry it happily. These three things you need to do, and then you will be blessed, and you will be supported, and you will come out of this much, since it will be much more simpler. Just hold on to your horses right now, is what I am kind of getting. Yeah, hold on to your horses. The recognition or understanding will be there. Either you will change, you or somebody's understanding is going to shift and change. All you need to do is right now keep doing your work, keep carrying the load, and you will see a shift. I hope this makes sense. Thank you. All right, so that is it I had for you, group number 1. um, I'm going to see you another time. I hope you like this video. If you do, then please comment. That helps me understand, and that helps me, encourages me, and lets me know that there are people who want to know and understand what I'm putting forward. Okay, let's see. Group number 2. Okay, this is your card, group number 2. Now, very interestingly, when this card was first put out, I could actually see a set of 6 eyes, and only now is that when the group has come out, I can see 2 eyes. By now, I mean, when it was the first time that I saw this card, I could see I, like 6 eyes. So seems like um, seems like there is an illusion that is there in your life right now, that um, that you are either you are not able to see, or you have gotten them mixed up, or something like that. So it seems like an illusion. Is that is what is there, is what we are going to get. So is that so okay, all right. It seems like there is an illusion that is draining your energy, but actually these eyes don't seem drained to me. It seems like there is an illusion that is there. If we get past this illusion, you will be able to expand your energy more and more. I can already see this energy expanded in this, I can see that there is expansion in the energy. There is no distress I can see in these eyes right now. So I don't see that, you are not currently, your energy is not drained or something like that. However, if you remove your illusion, then you are going to be able to expand your energy way past than what you have right now. um, let's see, what is this illusion that the spirit is talking about. Spirit, can you please give me one card to understand what is this illusion that you're talking about? Thank you. One card to understand the illusion that you're talking about. Thank you. It's a lot. One card, please. One card to show me the illusion that you're talking about. Thank you. Okay, the hermit. All right. I see the staff. So okay, is there hermit work there, or is it the absence of hermit work? What are you talking about? Is it like, is there presence of hermit work or absence of hermit work? Which one are you talking about, spirit? Thank you. I think uh, they want you to choose the hermit work. So okay, let's first so basically, there no, it's not there yet, and they want you to choose the hermit work, or you want them to expand the hermit work that they're already doing. Let's see. All right, I'm sorry I'm taking time to come uh, to the message, but I want to be sure that I'm right. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This seems like you are somebody with a lot, like, you are this one person who has many choices to make to towards your either financial career or work or something like that, like, or you know in general, abundance, or something that creates abundance. And it seems like this work is right now caged, and you need to work towards, and you need to make some choice, so that you can uncage this work that you have right now. And yeah, and somebody else is there, somebody very very smart, and not smart, but yeah, like, benevolence and wise. So there's, to me, there's a difference between smart and wise. Smart is when there is not, there is no confirmation if there is experience, but when it comes to wiseness, there is experience. There is a lot of experience which makes a smart person wise, is basically what I'm coming at. So there is somebody very wise who is waiting for you to unleash uh, this option that you have, that you need to choose, creativity sort of a thing, or something that is going to get you abundance or money, or uh, flow of that. And they're waiting to help you to for you to make this choice, so that you can unleash this, is kind of I'm getting, and you are not able to see it. So spirit, please tell me, why are they not able to see it? What is this illusion? What is the illusion that why they are not able to see it? Okay. Because they right now they're thinking of that they're a completely different person, or they're a completely different, they like you don't know who you are, sort of a thing. You are assuming yourself to be somebody else, and what they're telling you is, and you are great, by the way. It's not that, whatever you are doing, whatever is there right now is amazing, is great. There is no there is nothing less or that sort of a thing, and that is exactly why you are not able to see it. You don't even feel the need right now probably to see it. I don't know, we'll come to the need, whether you're feeling the need or not. But because you're listening to this, so there has to be a reason why that is there. Somewhere inside you knows that there is this need, or somewhere deep inside you somebody is feeling stuck, and because of the, in spite of being, really amazing and luck and all that thing is there, in spite of that, you still feel like, you need to change. You need to change and unleash this thing that is there. Spirit, any more messages that helps us gain clarity? Please help us gain clarity. Anything else that will help us gain clarity? Thank you. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was actually, when I was looking at this card, what I was actually, what was there in my mind is this. I was looking for the components of this card. You see here there is a fish. When I was seeing this card, I'm like, where is the fish? I know there is a fish in this card, but what I was, and then I of course reminded myself, it's not Queen of Pentacles, it's Queen of Cups who has that fish. You are mistaking it. But then next card I get is this. So what I am coming at is that you are completely not able to see yourself, is what kind of I am getting. That you have, not that you have gotten yourself mixed up or something like that, but um, but yeah, you are different. You're seeing yourself as this, as somebody else. You're seeing yourself as somebody who has capability, as somebody who has the potential, who has the support and world roundup around themselves, or available to them. Basically, these are the feelings that you have for yourself right now. However, what what your real potential, or what your real self is something very different, completely different than what it is right now. Spirit, any other clarity, please. Any other clarity? You are completely seeing yourself like you're not able to see who you are, and you are great, so it is very difficult for me. However, you are going to hear this from, like how you're hearing this from me right now. You are going to hear this from other people too, that hey, you're going to get hints of more and more, that why are they are telling me that I have this. Because see, I can remember this happened to me when I was much before I started this journey, when I used to follow some other people who were helping me find what do I really need, like what do I need to do, sort of a thing. They would tell me that I have this clarity. I could say what people really wanted to hear, or what they should hear. I am fearless. I will not have the you know I will not have the fear that what are they, like, some people can't say the truth, but apparently to this person who I really admire, she says that I have the capability to say the truth, which majority of the people don't. I did not believe into this because I could not see it at all. This was not making sense to this. Then I shared this with my partner, and he had this understanding. When I said this, so basically you could say that I was thinking I was completely somebody else. I was and I was good. I was good where I was. There was no how, until things changed for me and all that, until my vision changed and understanding changed. um, but they were able to see me. They were seeing me differently. And this to me is that person who told me that there is more to you than what you can see in the eye right now. So that's where I am coming at, if you understand. And this is what you really are, which is very different from what you can see right now. But that is something that you are right now not letting you know, your potential come out completely. So this is what I mean, that you are not able to see it, but somebody else in your family or your partner or your friends or somebody else is going to, this is going to make sense to somebody else. Whatever your confusion is, when you share this with them, it's going to make sense to them. Yeah, it has to do with the creativity, or some, that kind of a feeling that you are going to, and you know, you are going to approach this creativity or this new thing, whichever is going to unleash your potential to make money, with a lot of you're going to approach this with a lot of unsurety. You know, you're not, you know, I'm not saying that you're going to be very sure. I can see a lot of, you know, I'm not sure kind of a feeling on his face. So and everybody, even the horse, is like, I don't know, what are you asking me to do? I will do it. And I was thinking of the high priestess too, because I really wanted to see where your intuition is. So yes, the spirit does want to talk to us about your intuition. So please tell me more about their intuition. How is that? uh, Again, you're struggling to see that intuition, you're struggling to not come to that intuition. There were these two cards came up to us in the last uh, uh, group two, and in the same order, one after the other, that you were struggling to see your intuition. All right, so there is definitely an illusion or something that is not, you know, why is that you are not, this is not distressing you right now, is because you are doing great. You know, like, I was taking care of my family. I have beautiful family that I take care of and all that thing, and I was never, and you know, I financially I was fine, and there was no reason for me to get stressed and find and see myself see myself in a different light, until there was. So and it was not a bad reason. You know, it was a very beautiful reason. However, sometimes there's no denying it. So in the same way, I could not, you know, you are not distressed right now, is because um, is because you're doing fine, but there is more to you, is all that is the crux of it. And message is there to tell you that there is more to you, and that is needed for you to unleash your final higher potential. However, you are going to start at, you know, like, you're going to start working at that potential from a very beginning stage too. You know, just because you have the capability to be this, to be the leader, to be the great person that you are in this realm, does not mean that you're going to, you know, see yourself like this one fine day. You are going to have to start like a, like, you know, not really a novice, but you will have to start like somebody, a very beginning, from the beginning. uh, mm, yes, yet you will have to do this. But is there any other message for them? Is there any other message? Because I mean, you know, I, yeah, any message for them? Okay. Gosh. I have something in my mind that I'm going to bring out right now. Okay. All right. So this exchange is not going to be, you know, has to happen, and it is coming. So you see this, um, these are the people in blue, these are the people in blue who you currently think you are, you know, the king. And these are the people who you are going to be. That's not, this is going to be late you, but this is going to be current you, or wherever you start from. All right. So this is going to be you. This is what you are. You are going to exchange hands. You are going to exchange, and it is going to be healing, and it is the will of the universe for you, because the universe needs it. You might not feel, you know, right now, but the universe needs it, and that's why this is going to happen. They want you to go ahead with this, and you are going to be celebrated for this change. You see this? You are going to be celebrated for this change. You know, if you don't look at the feminine or the masculine cards, but the look at the transition. You're going to be a page or somebody who is very young, and then you're going to be celebrated, and in the end you're going to be a very wise person in your field, that is there. All right. So yes, the change has to happen. When is it going to happen, or when is it coming, is really mostly, I think, it's up to you. But it is, whenever it does, just go with the full force. You will be celebrated, and there will be, stages to it, but you are definitely going to be celebrated. Is what I'm getting. It feels like this reading is more about somebody coming from my past and telling me, showing me my own mirror, sort of a thing, which is very funny. But yeah. All right. One card. Queen of Wands. This was actually one of the very first cards that had to come even before Hermit, but I did not bring it forward. So Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You have, three of them. Then there is also, the High Priestess. So I would say that you definitely have a lot coming. There is stages to this, and you are going to be great. Your creativity, whatever your creativity is, that is what is going to actually bring money to you too. It's not that this is all just about creativity or for the other people or something like that. You are going to be a very creative person. You are going to be like, you are queen of your work. That's the potential that you have, that you're going to be one of the highest people for your work. And there is going to be a lot of financial stability also that is going to come through this work itself. So this is great. The illusion need to go, and the illusion is that you are not seeing yourself the way you are. However, the only card that I have is people are going to start telling you about it. You're going to hear it more and more. Is there any other big significant, hint or message that they are going to get? Please tell me. Is there any other significant thing that is going to come and that is going to tell them that this is there, that that is going to tell them that this is the time, or this is you, or that is going to be reminding them? Decision. Illusion. There is this illusion, of course there is this illusion. So then how is that they are going to come out of this illusion? How is that? Hmm. Somebody is going to come who is going to tell you this, but they are not going to feel you're not going to feel pleasant about them. This is, somebody is going to start say things to you, and you're not going to feel very pleasant. It's not going to be a very pleasant experience. Whoever is going to give you this knowledge or understanding that you are different, and you need to be somebody else, or they see you differently or something like that, it's not going to come pleasantly to you. You're not going to take it in a very, you're not going to take this decision in a very pleasant way, or something like that. However, they are being sent to you by, you know by the universe, and they are just carrying the message that you need to take. They are like a messenger of your guides. You are like very well surrounded by your guides, and this person is going to be, you see this. When I talk to you about somebody's going to give you this message, they have this purple dress. Then this is the thing that my attention goes to, and a scorpion doesn't seem like a very pleasant thing. You're not going to feel very pleasant about this. Okay, second thing. The third thing is this angel or the person has a purple dress around her. So he or she or they are going to be very divinely guided when they are going to give this message to you, and these are your angels and guides who are there to support you. And they are there to support you. They are going to send you this person. The message is not, you're not going to feel very pleasant about this message when it comes, is all that I'm going to tell you. However, they are the ones who are actually waiting. See this purple cloak again, blue or purple cloak again. They are the ones who have very honest feelings for you, and they are waiting for you to free your creativity, free yourself, so that you can get much more than what you are currently getting, because that is going to be your real purpose. All right. I hope this resonates with you. If it does, then please comment and like this video. Let me know in some way that this makes sense. This resonates to you. I will see you again another time. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Group number 3. Let's see. This is the card for you. All right. There is definitely a lot of overwhelm. A lot of overwhelm again. So much so that you feel so burdened and stressed that you can't even talk to anybody about this burden. um, you've kind of like zonked out. You are feeling like um, you're not even able to keep up with your everyday routines, is what I'm getting. The problem that you are facing is kind of drilling into you, and is kind of drilling into you to make way inside you, and it is very burdening for you. It's very new for you, and you are not this is it's not a pleasant feeling. It's not something that you would like to experience. Let's see, what is this about? Spirit, please tell me, what is this about? What is the feeling that we are getting? What is the problem? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Very, very interesting. Wands, wands, wands. This will not stop. Okay. All right. So, this has to do with a problem that is quite monumentous and big, uh, and you are very frustrated with it because it is not what you want it to be. It is not getting you what you would want it to get. You are not getting the appreciation that you want to get, or even the financial abundance that you would want to get. You have gone through a lot. You have gone from being a person who is very new to this thing, or somebody who has, when you worked with it when it was very new, and you knew and believed that this creativity or this thing or this aspect of you that you have, that is troubling you, that you have always believed to be your perfect guided paths, and you have worked very hard for it. You have even carried what was not yours, and you have become very successful in this, very wise, and you are looking forward to a bright future. However, the problem that I'm seeing is that mm, the expectation is different than what is that what you have in your hand, or what you expect it to be. That is different. You are right that this is something where you are divinely guided, and it is something that you have been given. It's a purpose that you have been given, and you are fulfilling. You have worked very hard on it, for sure. That is also being acknowledged. um, you too, so much so that sometimes you have bought the load home too, like bought the load home as in sometimes literally like getting your work home, and sometimes it means that you have sacrificed your own personal time or time with your family and friends, and time that you would have rather enjoyed. You have put that time and effort in the work that you had in your hand. That also you have done sometimes, is what I'm getting at. All right, so we get the spirit that they have a different understanding. They have a completely different understanding of what, I mean, their expectation is different while the reality with them is different. No one is disagreeing with their hard work. Please give us another message that is going to give us more clarity for them. Three of Pentacles. You have seeked counsel for this work, just for you to know what is it. You have seeked help towards, of some other people. You have discussed this work with other people, and you have seeked counsel with them. You have taken this work to, like, this problem, not problem per se, but this work. You have often talked to people about this, and it is, something that your friends and your family and other people have also very well acknowledged, and they have been very happy for you about this. However, so what is the burden? What is the burden? If it seems like, others are happy about it, they have had conversations about this. So what is the problem? Oh, that's seems like you are looking at it very in a very different manner, very differently. Why is this there? I mean, why are they looking at it like this? That, what has changed? What is this? Give me more about the death card. Please tell me more. Please tell me more about. Okay, clarity. Eight of Cups. All right, so I feel like there is, uh, there was this, something needs to be surrendered or accepted. There is a difference, and something needs to be surrendered and accepted, is what I am kind of getting, because of which this is, excuse the voice behind me, because of which, the mm, because of which this is not, this is just so confusing right now. The death card is very confusing. Spirit, please help me understand the death card. It's very confusing. It has just completely, shifted my understanding. It's just completely, it is something that there is something that has happened that has completely made you forget whatever was there. The kind of work that you did for this, for some reason when the death card came, I went blank. Like, like, I didn't even know where I was. I didn't know what I was doing, what was I reading about, what was the work. So, you know maybe it's an incident that happened, and I don't mean a death. No, that's not what I mean. But, something has happened, something happened which has kind of wiped your understanding completely on it. And then, uh, you then a clarity came. Okay, all right. I think this is very different. That what I'm getting is, so there was this one work, something that you worked very hard upon. There was, it was very well cherished. You always talked about it all the time. Very well cherished by other people. You have always known that to be your work of focus and those kind of things. However, now you are looking at, then something happened. Something happened that completely shifted your understanding about it, and you got a clarity. You got some clarity about this work being completely different, and now you want to move on. Now you want to move on and do something else. This is what the Page of Pentacles is. You're not seeing it differently, you are wanting it to be different. So you were a very wise person, the work was very cherished and all that, but then something happened and now you're very different, and this thing is burdening you. Is it the choice? Is it the choice that is burdening them? Spirit, please help me. Is it the choice that is burdening them? Thank you. Is it the choice, or what is that is burdening them? Okay, you feeling different. The way that you're feeling right now is very different than what you were when you were doing all this work, when you were doing this particular work in question. You were feeling very different. However, now you are feeling completely like, out of it, like how I was just completely pulled um, out of this reading, and I had, when I saw the death card, I had zero idea what's happening. So, and that kind of got you so something like that happened, it got you clarity, but what you are feeling right now is very different than what it was, and that's where you are at zero and you don't know what to do. However, you are being told that this zero might look zero, but it's not zero, it's infinite, it's a lot, you know you just you are being very divinely guided, very 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 divinely guided, where you are being told that you will be told that this work, this clarity that you have, that you want this to be different, that is true. What you're feeling different is also true. However, you are very divinely guided in this work. It is okay for you to be start new. Yeah, it's definitely a place to start new. They're talking about new. It is okay for you to start new, is what I am getting. That this new work that you are going to start, it will, that you have in your mind, that you want to be different. It is, you will be very high, divinely guided when you do that work, that different thing that you are thinking, in spite of you feeling like I was great in the past one and those kind of things. You will be celebrated just like you're celebrated in that work. You will be celebrated in this too. You will feel exactly the same. The celebrations are always going to be the same, whether irrespective of what work they are about. This is a difficult decision that is there. You are going to be in this conundrum for some time as to do this or that, or what to do, sort of a feeling. So you are going to be in this conundrum for some time. However, you do need to make, whenever you make this decision, you will be very heavily divinely guided. Is there any other message that is there for them, Spirit? Is there any other message that is there for them? Thank you. Oh, all right. All right, if you be rigid, if you don't change, let's say you don't change, you don't, and all of this is gone. If you do keep being what you are going to feel, you are not going to feel in the same space. Don't be rigid. If you be rigid, there, it is not a good, you will not be in a good space to be. So yes, you need to change. You definitely need to change, and just go ahead with the change. And they are telling us that the right thing for you to do is go with the flow, and whatever is in your mind, do it. Spirit, any one last message for them, please? Thank you. Any one last message? All right, 2 cards at a time, twice, huh? Okay, yeah. 2 of Wands and the Strength card. This is your strength. This is new. This is the second thing that you are going to get. It is yours. This is two of Wands. Wand is work. This is the second work that you are supposed to do, and this is your strength. You will be able to do this is a confirmation that it is not just that you are divinely guided, that you are you know divinely guided. You are not just divinely guided, this is also your strength. And I'm also called to look at the last work. This is the time to make the shift. It is the time to make the shift. Go ahead, start new. It's going to feel ground shaking, everything is going to feel new. However, whatever is in your mind, that new thing, just go for it. Don't worry about, well, I have done so much and I have become so much, I'm so brilliant in my work right now. That's all right, don't worry. You are going to feel different, you're going to keep feeling different. However, go for this new thing that is there in your mind, and you will be relieved of your burden. I hope this all makes sense. If this resonates with you, then please comment or like on this video, subscribe this channel so you can get more of this. My purpose here is to just, transmit the messages that I get from the universe for you. If this all makes sense, then please consider subscribing the channel or commenting, liking, whatever makes sense to you. Thank you so much.